Welcome everyone. Welcome to another day of Be Agile Scrum. This is the transition. This is the final day of batch number 14, and tomorrow will be beginning of batch number 15 from the scratch. So how do we end generally batches? We end up with the workshop, and that's the reason anyone can attend today, whether you are in from any batch or whether it is a brand fresh day for you, so you can join accordingly. Anyone here for the very first time attending this session? This is your day one. Absolutely. Okay.
Yes, that's me.
Dhruv, is it your day one? Okay.
Yes.
No problem. So tomorrow we will have an intro session for all those who have just joined in last 15 days. Me and my co-trainer, she will join. So, okay. So what we are going to play today. So you remember that we transitioned from Agile Scrum to business analysis, and we learned business analysis, and we took, one project on
Business.
that.
Brain
And
fog అయిపోయిందంటే నాకు I am like
I think I'll have to put someone on mute. Okay. And you saw one another game by using the Trello tool. Do you all remember that you worked last time on Trello? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes,
So what
yes.
is going to happen today? So today you will be put on a quick test, and that test is going to be your skill of business analysis. So far what you have learned, that why business analysis skill is necessary, and how will you suggest the changes, how bringing the changes is very very important, because changes lead to cash is good for the organization, and more changes you can sniff and suggest, more longer you can survive in the industry, and this will be very very good for you for your role as a business analyst. So what we will be going to see today, that the skill of persuasion, skill of conversation, skill of communication, and skill of engagement, how you can bring in through communication. And this is going to be very very challenging, because this is going to be time box. So this is going to be time box. So how long? This is going to be 2 minutes. So 2 minutes of what? 2 minutes of complete complete presentation. So yeah, definitely you will be seeing the presentation skill also. So presentation of what? Last time I have told you that you need to confirm name of a city to your own self, and that city should be like, if anyone visits you, you should be quite you should be quite comfortable in demonstrating and showcasing and being the guide of that city, that you can take anyone at any point of time, and you can really do you can really work as a ride guide of that city. Preferably that city should be like, if you are sitting in some time zone where it is night, but during this time it should be day for that city. Okay, days for that city, so that traffic would be there. Why I was asking you for that? Because in case I would ask you, hey, please give us a virtual tour, live virtual tour, you should be able to use Google Maps live traffic view, and you can take us on the live tour, and you can show us what is where and why should I visit that. And your presentation should be so much compelling and engaging that your audience should continuously feel hooked with you when it comes to conversation. Excuse. Yeah. So when it comes to conversation, and how you can do that, the first way which I recommend is using Google Maps live traffic view. That's the recommended one. Okay, second one is that you take your anyways out whether you use any substitute of this. Third, what you can do is that you can compile photograph and presentation or animation or videos, however you want it. You be ready with that. And when it comes to presentation, you utilize all those pre-preparatory part, and then you present that. So when we were talking about it, I think since last 2 weeks we have been talking about it, but we were prolonging it. Now today is the time when we go ahead and hit the presentation. So what we will do, even though we were telling you that this is what we are going to bring, I'll be going to give you time of uh, 5 minutes only for the preparation. That's number one. And number two, what I'm going to do is that I will be giving you only 2 minutes, and that is going to be timer involved over here. You will be able to see the timer, and when it comes to you, your name will be taken, and you straight away go ahead, uh, share your screen and start presenting. What may happen, like when you go into live sessions or live conversation with your client, sometime it may happen that things are working, going well, everything is smooth, transaction happens and everything is in your favor. So why? Because you were well prepared for that. Things were tested beforehand. Second, what may happen, you were not prepared already. Technology is happening, something is not supporting you. How do you handle such situation? Okay, sometime your projector does not work, sometime your system does not work, sometime you are running short of words, and it all depends upon things become situational. And how do you handle all those things when it comes to live conversation? So these things are generally taken as a performance. Remember, any presentation should not be performance, but when it becomes conversation, becomes more impactful. So with these input, I want you to go ahead and start it. I'll be giving you 5 minutes. And once 5 minutes is over, then I will start that who is going first and who is going next. Okay, and for that you should be okay, whether you prepared or you don't prepare. Okay, so sometime you are put directly into the into the live situation, where you need to deal with customer. Okay, sometime you are already business owners and you are transitioning into IT. So you have to see whether still you are able to perform or not, whether you are still able to handle the situation or not. I'm okay that whether you are prepared or you are not, you need to see whether in such situation how do I go ahead and handle it. So if you are prepared, very much in favor. If you are not prepared and still you are going ahead, how do you perform in such situation? That also you need to see. All right, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes now. So I'll be on silence and you start preparing. 5 minutes should be very, very enough for you. uh okay, so if you can't present, you can't present. That's okay. So yeah, Devi, go ahead, you have some question.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Listen, because to tell you the truth, I wasn't. I'm not ready this today, but start from tomorrow. I want to start a new batch because
Yeah.
because I want to start all over, and this time I'm going to put my mind into it. I promise you. Because this.
Okay, no problem, Devi. But still, I want, it may happen that things when become comfortable, no, you may come up with a lot of reason to not to perform. But still, if I want you to give it a shot, and it's not just for you, so I will invite you to, give it a shot and see how do you perform. And in case still, if you don't want to, choose this option, is this is going to be totally upon you, and definitely anyone and every one of you can repeat any batch at any time. So that's one news for you. So that's all right, Devi. If you can, that's okay. If you want to do it in next, that's okay as well. But next time,
Yeah.
it may be, if you are performing today, next time maybe it will be better for you. So just you can go ahead and try with that. Your
Sure.
time is still ticking. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes already over. So I'm going on mute. I'm giving you sufficient time for prepare. Go ahead, prepare that, and your presentation will be time box of 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay.
Who is going after whom you haven't told your
Yeah,
so-
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah. Thanks.
I had a question like we are presenting means we need to make a PowerPoint presentation or
No,
how
no,
like
that's what I told. That's what I told. I started telling from, Google Maps recommendation, live traffic view, or take any substitute. And in case you could do that, that's better. If you want to compile various images and want to go ahead with that, you can do that. PowerPoint presentation can be any another way of presentation. If you want to choose that, it's all up to you. The idea is that using your conversation communication, your client should be completely convinced with you, completely engaged with you, and completely sold with your idea. Why? Because you are going to be future business analyst. Those who have attended this training, this should be must for you to present. Okay. So
Thank you.
that's
Do
what.
we have to present about the city we live in, or
Yeah, no, not city of any your choice. It's gonna be city virtual tour.
okay?
Sir,
I-
I'm ready. I mean, I can start
Yeah.
anytime if you want. No
Yeah,
problem.
thank you so much for being a volunteer for this. Definitely will go ahead and pick you up, Nitish. So more 1 minute left. I would recommend you. So without any, conversation in your head, go ahead and start preparing. You have always two choices on war room, in war room. Either you come up with the reasons or you come up with the results. I want you to come up with the results. Okay. Otherwise, mind will keep on, giving you lots of reason not to perform. And, the situation always give you reason to bring the results. I want you to become, result creator. That's it. So, yeah. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go. All right, time up. So how we are going to get started? I will always start with volunteers first. And in case I find no volunteers, then I go ahead with my, pre-decided order. And I will start calling up your name. Be brave, face it. Because if you won't face it, you will be part of fear. And fear may only go away when you face it. So face the fear and you will find there won't be any fear because you ultimately do it. So having said so, I have given everyone the share screen, right? And guys, those who are attending for the very first time, in tomorrow's session, you will be going through all the structure, what all we are going to go through, and what all come on your way. So today, just you enjoy if it is your day one for first day. And still, if you want to, be the part of it, I will invite you to be the part of this game. All right. So thank you so much, Nitish, first for volunteering. I would invite you now to go ahead and start sharing your screen.
Okay, sir. It's my trial. Like everybody is doing that. So let us see if I've done it in Google.
Go ahead,
Map.
still go ahead. And you will be
So-
able to see, timer on my screen. And for that, I'll have to, add the app. Just give me a second. Yeah, go ahead. Meanwhile.
Right. So first I want to do it for Mumbai. Then since many people were doing it, so I started for my hometown Bhopal.
Okay.
So this is my Google map, which I have done here. And if I see, give me 1 second, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So I'm starting with the Heritage Hotel, which is the previous palace of Patodis, the by name the Jahanuma Palace. It has got the authentic Mughlai and Bhopali typical foods. So this is one of the best foodie hotel which I started with, since I'm remembering my hometown. So I started with that, and then from there this started. This is the total Google map, and then I'm going to point A to point B. Since Bhopal is one of the beautiful, has got a beautiful lake. It's called Lake City. So I'm showing the lake point. Since it is night and there is no traffic, so I'm not able to explain you more. But this is the what I could do it.
Mhm.
Then I only made 3 points, A, B, and C, just for trial. And the third one is the national park, which is same on the lake side.
Mhm.
Yes, that's what my trial was today, sir.
Okay, it was your trial. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's it, Nitish?
that's it, sir, from my side today.
Okay, thank you so much. You can just stop your screen share. And
Yeah,
thank
I
you
did
so
it.
much for coming ahead and sharing that. And remember, guys, you can see the timer on the screen. This is how you're going to continue to see that. And I would advise you utilize the complete time. It's not fair
Right.
to, it's not fair to drop before that, and it's not fair to go beyond time. So this is one of the rule of the thumb for any presentation. Now, any volunteer, please. I will count 3. If you won't be able to speak, I will call someone's name. Okay.
I
So,
can do.
and be brave too. Yeah, who said? Okay.
This is Reshma, sir.
Awesome, Reshma. So go ahead and start screen share. I put the timer now. So 1, 2, 3, and begin. Yeah, we can see the screen. Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this great tour through Denver. It is a city in Colorado, USA. Denver is also called the Mile High City as it stands a mile high from the sea level. And any drive through any place around Denver will mesmerize you with the majestic Rocky Mountains spread across the horizon. So today, I welcome you to the Denver International Airport. Denver International Airport is shrouded with loads and loads of conspiracy theory, from Illuminati to Masons to military base, etc. And the Denver Airport authorities have embraced it with open arms. And they leave these small fun elements here and there, like they have placed this particular gargoyle. It's an animatronics, and it will talk real time with the travelers to create some very funny memories. And now, as we move out of the airport, you will see this huge, majestic Blucifer. It's a blue Mustang with red, blazing eyes, which stands tall up to 32 feet, and it weighs more than 4,000 kilograms. It is called Blucifer because it killed its own creator, Louis Jimenez. Now I'm taking you to the Red Rocks Theater, which is in Golden. It is a stunning red rocks formation which creates a beautiful acoustic experience for all the music lovers. From Golden, we move to the Glenwood Springs, and it is a stunning canyon which nestles the small town. Hiking enthusiasts can hike to the hanging lakes up above the canyon, and it opens to this beautiful, stunning emerald green lake. It is a glimpse of nature's beauty at its peak. Now, once we are down, we can come and have an amazing whitewater rafting experience. Followed by it, we can go for an adrenaline rushing flight on a hanging glider. Next, we have the Colorado Springs, which boasts of the
Thank you
tallest.
so much, Reshma. Your time is up. You can stop your screen share. We appreciate the effort. Thank you so much.
Just a minute, sir. Okay.
All right. So yeah, definitely if you like the presentation, you can go ahead and continue to appreciate people by just unmuting and clapping for them. So having said so, any another volunteer? Okay, any other volunteer?
Both presentations were different but nice. I like both of them.
Yeah. Definitely, you can utilize the reactions button to clap as well. So that will like this. You can see. Okay. So any another participant who want to voluntarily go ahead? Okay, I'll count 3. If I don't hear any voice, then I'll call out the name. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, Devi, you said you want to do it later, so I won't invite you. But in case any point of time, if you think that you are ready, you can definitely go ahead and try it. Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah, no problem. So let me ask Narinder. Narinder, can you do this? I know this is your day 2 or so. So do you want to give it a shot?
Sorry, I'm using my phone because my internet.
Okay, no problem.
I
So
have some issues. Yeah, guys, and
no
an
problem.
email. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
So after Narinder, let's go ahead and Lakshmi, are you ready? You want to give it a shot? Lakshmi, are you ready? Okay. Lakshmi, 1, 2, and 3. We'll come back to you, Lakshmi. Nitish, you are done. Reshma, you are done. Let's hear from Rachna, and then we'll move to Sangeeta and then Swati. Rachna, you can go ahead and start giving your presentation, Rachna. Rachna Srivastava.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rachna. I hope you guys can see my share. You can see my screen sharing.
No,
Today,
you will have to reshare your screen. Let me also put the timer for you. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Not yet,
here?
Rachna. Not yet. Your screen is not yet shared. Now it is loading. Yeah, go ahead. We can see.
Hi, everyone. So this is my second class, and I heard for the first time from Gaurav sir that we have to show some presentation. So this is a quick 5-minute effort from me. I'm trying to show some places in the East Bay. It is very close to the South Bay area, like around 50 miles away. And I'm trying to show a few interesting places which would be open on the Labor Day weekend. The first and foremost, which is very popular location, is the Livermore outlets. It is a premium set of outlets where a lot of people come shopping, and because of that, all of the highways are blocked for us for the Labor Day weekend. And it is a very open and nice place, good food, good shops, and very nice way to pass the time. The next place that I want to show is the Whitmire World. It is a home in Pleasanton, very close, and the home has beautiful Christmas decorations. They start right from Thanksgiving, and the decorations stay till the end of January. It is done by the Whitmire family, and it is a very popular location to go for families for the Christmas decoration. It is just done by one family, but the decoration is like they have like more than like 5,000-6,000 the structures there. It is a very, very beautiful and very popular Christmas decoration place. The next one I want to share is the Wave. This is a water park in Dublin, and it is also a very popular destination for kids. It has water park, swimming pools, and a water rides, and very popular for kids. And this is open till Labor Day. So today is this weekend is the last weekend that it is open. Continuing, we have a beautiful park here.
Time is up, Rachna. Thank you so much for your quick presentation. You can stop your screen share. Yeah, so this is just 2 minutes. You will see that how time flies for you. So thank you so much, Rachna Srivastava. After Rachna, let's hear from Rachna Sharma. Okay, I see both the names side by side. So Rachna Sharma, over to you, and then we'll go towards Dhruvi. Yes, Rachna Sharma.
Yes, sir. Just give me a moment.
Sure. And meanwhile, I'm going to put I'm going to put the screen share as well. No, not screen share. I'm going to put the timer for you. Go ahead. We can share.
Okay.
See your screen.
Yeah. Sir, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Today I'm going to take you the city tour, and the city name is Savannah. It is very popular, but many people don't know about it because it's situated in, a coastal Georgia city. It is in Georgia, and Savannah is a long-standing city known throughout the country for its beauty coastal landscapes. Okay, I want to show you how to go. If you see, I live in Atlanta. If I go from Atlanta to Savannah, I would say, yeah. So yeah. So this is my location, and it is, if you, yes, Savannah. This is the location where we have to go. It is a historic place. When you reach that city, it is not too far away from Atlanta. But it is like always, if you don't have any plan for long weekend or regular weekend, we can go with our family and have fun. And when you reach there, always you will see this Forsyth Park. Here you can see, we say that historic fountain. It shows like kids, all ages people. It is very good to see and spend some time, relax. And when we visit Savannah, one more location we cover, and this is called Tybee Beach. And because for the beach purpose, we go and spend some time with kids, with our family.
Thank you so much, Rachna. Your
Yes,
time is up. So thank you so much for presenting whatever you could. Appreciate that. You can stop your screen share. We'll move to next. So here you are seeing that despite this all, you are going ahead and how you can utilize your time. So I appreciate so much. You can stop your screen share, please. And we'll move to next participant. So yeah, sometime you see that things are not working the way it should be, but still you have to go ahead with this. So let's move to Dhruvi, and then we'll move to Lubna. So Dhruvi, are you ready? Go ahead and unmute yourself and start. So
Hello. Yes.
I'm going to put the timer. Your screen is loading and timer started.
Everybody can see my screen?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so here I'm going to talk about Ahmedabad, which is one of the fastest growing cities in the state of Gujarat in India. So this city is a great combination of traditional values as well as the modernization. The city is one of the fastest developing cities, and I would like to talk more about it. So starting with like when we talk about Ahmedabad, it starts with the Sabarmati Ashram, which was established by Mahatma Gandhi, who was the well-known leader and also called the father of nation for India. So this is one of the biggest attractions, and whenever any president or any biggest celebrities who visit Ahmedabad, they definitely visit here, and this is one of the most developed thing by the Prime Minister of India as well. So talking about the next attraction is the Kakaria Lake. It is the combination, it's a kind of a zoo, most popular among the children. Like it's one of the best well-developed place to visit with the family during the weekends, and definitely one of the places you should definitely visit if you are in Ahmedabad. This is the another the we can say the one of the traditional places to visit, which is called the Adalat Stepwell. If interested to know more about history and to know more about the values of it, we can definitely visit over here. Talking about the lifestyle of the city, this city is not as fast as it was in previous days, but now due to growing modernization, it has been developing on a very fast pace, and the life here is kind of peaceful and much enjoyable. So this is also one of the traditional attractions, and of course, Sabarmati Riverfront. So this
Thank
is
you.
also like, yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Dhruvi, well done. Yeah, you utilized your time. Thank you so much. So yeah, we reached the time now. Who is next? Lubna, you can unmute and you can start your screen share and present it. And after Lubna, we'll move to Samira. So yes, go ahead, Lubna. Over to you.
Hello, sir. I cannot share my screen because it's not working properly, but I can say about my city.
Go ahead. Brilliant. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I live in Windsor. Windsor is a city in southern West Ontario, Canada, across the Detroit River from USA, the city of Detroit. Its main waterfront park stretches about 5 kilometers. Windsor is also known as automotive capital of Canada. Windsor is famous for its connection to the original Ford Motor Factory. Today, it's still a leader in the automotive industry, but it is better recognized for its casino and annual fireworks display. I'm very close to Windsor, and here we won't find any desi foods. I am from India, so we usually we cross the border and go to Detroit. There is a Dearborn. It's a Middle Eastern place. So every weekends we used to go there and enjoy the Middle Eastern food. And it is very convenient whenever my relatives or anyone comes from India or other parts of USA, we take them to, we can switch countries, like we can cross the border, we go to USA, we can go to Canada. That's it. Thank you. I think I didn't complete in my 2 minutes.
Yeah, you still have 30 seconds. So no problem. If you are done, that's okay. So thank you so much for sharing. Appreciate the way you utilize your time. So after Lubna, let's move to Sangeeta and then we'll move to Swati. Sangeeta Kupili. So Sangeeta, just you go ahead and grab the opportunity. And yeah,
sure.
I'm going to put the timer for you. 1, 2, 3, begin. And Swati, be ready after that.
Is it visible, sir, to everyone?
No, not yet.
My
Not
screen?
yet. No,
Okay,
not yet.
one moment, please. I'm sorry.
No problem. It is loaded
Is
now.
it
Go ahead.
okay? Good evening, everyone. This is Sangeeta. Today, I'll be taking you on a tour of a magnificent city. But before I reveal its name, can anyone share their knowledge about the oldest city in the United Kingdom? Feel free to answer. Oh, yeah, your guess is right, and it is London. I am excited to highlight key London attractions with fascinating facts. So, this is London Eye, and one of the world's tallest observation wheels, offering breathtaking views of London from its 32 sealed and air-conditioned passenger capsules. Next, I'm gonna talk about Tower Bridge. It is not just stunning landmark, it's a functional drawbridge that can be raised to all tall ships to pass through on the river Thames. Glass floor walkways, visitors can experience the thrill of walking on glass floor walkways. Next, I'm gonna talk about the Big Ben. Big Ben refers to the great bell inside the tower. The tower is called Elizabeth Tower. And next is my Buckingham Palace. The changing of guard ceremony at Buckingham Palace is a famous and elaborate display of British pageantry attracting visitors from around the world. So do you know how many languages are spoken in London? Oh my gosh. Maybe it is over 300 languages are spoken in London. Thank you. I guess everyone liked my presentation. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sangeeta. Yeah, your time is up, and thank you for being aware. So yes, you can stop your screen share, and definitely we liked it. So guys, a generic feedback will follow after everyone is done, and it is going to be quite useful for you. Swati, great grab. So go ahead, and your time starts now. And I'm going to put timer as well.
Okay, yeah.
We
Can
can
you
see
hear?
your
I'm
yeah,
really
we
sorry.
can see
Yeah.
your.
So
That's okay.
actually, hi everyone. This is my hometown. So this is where I brought up everything, and now it's really raining there actually. So this is a center of the city. There is a temple, and it is full of a temple, church, everything. It is a cultural capital of Kerala and also the gold capital of our India. So here first, I'm going to take you to the Vadakunathan temple. Here, if you see here, yeah. This is where it's very near to my home. It's a very bigger temple in the Thrissur city. And also there is a temple called Guruvayur. Here, if you see, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, I can share you the pictures. So this is a famous Guruvayur Sri Krishna temple. Yeah, they have a lot of mural painting, everything is there. And also they have 45 elephants are there in the temple. So for every festival, they will be there. And also the next attraction in my city is the Adrapalli waterfalls. It is very near to my home actually. It's very beautiful, and it is the Niagara of our South India. Yeah. And we have one beautiful chimney dam. I can show you that. So if we go here, see, this is a reservoir, and it is just 10 kilometers from my home. So these places are where I used to go for vacation everywhere. Like they have flower show, a lot of melas and those things. They have one. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Never say
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, you are done. Thank you so much for quick, wonderful presentation,
And
utilizing
in
your
case
time.
if I couldn't finish, I'm really sorry. I had made a presentation, PowerPoint presentation in my iPad. I tried a lot, but I couldn't share that. I'm really sorry.
Awesome. I truly appreciate the utilization of, substitute
Yeah.
and another
Yes.
options. So yeah,
And one more
thank you so
thing,
much.
if you ever visit the South India, you must visit Thrissur city. Yeah.
Superb.
Yes.
Definitely. Your birthplace, we are going to visit soon. So yes, you can stop your screen share and we'll move to other participant. So guys, if meanwhile, if you are learning something, go ahead and continue to implement that. That's going to be very, very exciting. So I think after your presentation, who is going to be next? Yeah, Lubna, you're done?
I can do that, sir, if you want me to.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I always welcome volunteers. Go ahead, Shri. And let me put the...
Are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah, very much loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay, give me
And
one
meanwhile,
second.
I'm going to...
So I'm going to share the screen.
Go ahead, and I'm going to hit the timer.
I think I got, give me 1 second. It's taking me to some other.
Okay, so while Shri is presenting that, next I'm going to announce few names. You be ready after that. So next is going to be Amit, and then we'll ask Prutha and then Arushi. Okay, Amit, Prutha, Arushi after Shri. Yeah, Shri, over to you.
Okay. It's kind of making me.
I can't hear. Did she just drop off?
Looks like she got dropped off. No problem. So while
Can
she
I
comes
share?
back, yeah, go ahead and share your screen, Amit. People are dropping off. Okay, go ahead. Timer
Yeah,
started.
so I'm going to do a small tour of Mumbai city. That's where I kind of come from. So in Mumbai city, one of the famous spots for everybody to go is Kulaba Causeway, Gateway of India. So that's going to be the first place that I'm going to show. So as you can see in the uh, map view, there is a lot of people over there. It's a popular tourist attraction. As you can see, there's a lot of people here in the background. If you can see, that's the Taj Mahal Hotel, the famous Taj Mahal Hotel. Then the next place that I'm going to show is going to be Apollo Bandar, which is again a popular place with a lot of eateries, a lot of shopping options over there. So this is that. Then the next place I'm going to show is going to be one of my favorite places, which is Cafe Mondegar, which is a popular spot to have beer, which every time I'm in Mumbai, I go there to have my beer. So that's also a very popular spot. Lots of crowd there, as in Mumbai, usually everything's kind of crowded. Then there's a very famous yeah, so
Their street view presentation
yeah, I'm
sometimes
out
is
of
not
time.
available, it won't work.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are out
I'm
of
out of
time
time.
now. Thank you so much for
Thank you very
grabbing
much.
the opportunity and utilizing it. Thank you so much, everyone. Not
I
everyone, still few people are left. Yeah, so
I can.
let's go.
I'm
Okay, you're
really
back?
sorry, sir. It just
Yeah,
yes,
no
I'm back.
problem. Go ahead.
Can I? Okay,
Yeah,
thank
go
you.
ahead. Because we heard you, you can grab the opportunity.
Yes. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about Lake Elizabeth. That's something that I always go over the weekend, weekdays. I just live 1 mile from there. That's Lake Elizabeth is very famous in our area. It's 83 acres. I live in Fremont, California, and its lake is 83 acres, and it's been constructed, or it's a man-made lake. It's been March 22nd, 1969. It's been constructed, and there are so many activities that go there. That's are like that every day that happens. There's a sculpture garden, there's a kids water park, there's a dry land, there's like floral trees, fall colors you can see, there are a lot of birds and a lot of walkers, joggers. and parties and activities in the weekend, and also a lot of people come and do voluntary work like charity events and things like that. There's wildlife photography where people are always, this is a city view of it. Wildlife photography, people do it. And so there's a motor boating. It's also famous here in the lake. And there's a botanical gardens, we have it. And it's a go-to place for health, recreation, activities, kids, and walkable distance. So that's accessibility is very good because it covers 4 different areas of the road and connected to the city. So that would be, yeah, it's a short, but this is where really, and you can look through the mountains and everything.
Thank you so much, Sri. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can stop your screen share. And then who was the next name? So I think it was Prutha, right? So let's move ahead to Prutha. Hear from Prutha. Prutha, over to you. And you can unmute and start screen share. I'll put the time.
Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. Sorry, guys. Actually, I'm having a bad fever and, throat pain. So I'll not able to speak too much. But can you guys see my screen, right?
Please take care.
Okay, so I'll start. My hometown is Surat, which is diamond capital of India, and the majority more than 90% diamonds polished and cut in Surat itself. And second is the Surat is famous for food. So so first I'll start with the Surat Castle. So Surat Castle is the basically created and established and used by the Britishers. So Britishers ruled also in Surat also, and Mughals were also there. Surat, especially Mughal Jahangir, used to love to stay in Surat. So majority business happened during those time from Surat itself. Then so I'll show the picture. There is not too much in Surat like historical things and all, but yes, this is one thing that I used to go when I visit my place. Second is the Dutch garden. So Duchess were also there in Surat. It's also very beautiful garden. It's in Surat. It's a small garden, but it's a quite beautiful. Nowadays, the flower shows and exhibitions, every time happen over there, and we have also the biggest city science center, where all the rock shows and uh, the the shows are happening nowadays in that in this place itself. And the most important, maybe you guys know about it, the Surat Diamond Burj. So which is the tallest building in the world. It's already there now in India. So it's a very close nearby my home itself. So yeah, and my dad used to part of the Diamond Burj. So I already visited this place when it was building.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pratha. Appreciate your time. I think time is up. You can.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't talk too much. Thank you.
Yeah, please take care. Can we do one thing for Pratha? She could have done the easiest job, but she chose to do toughest job. Can we just give literally a round of applause to her? For despite being not so well, she chose to show up. She did it. Okay. So she could have done that. My voice is not well. I'm not feeling well, and I will do it later. Easiest choice, but she still came up and performed. Thank you so much, Pratha, for choosing to show up and present it. So appreciate that. Round of
Thank you,
applause from all of us. Yeah. So after Pradha, who is ready, whose name was there? Arushi. Arushi, you there? So I
Yes,
don't
I'm
see
there.
Arushi. Yes, yeah, go ahead. So
Yeah.
we can hear you. Start your screen share. I'm going to put the timer.
Okay, hello everyone. So today I'll be giving you a presentation for my favorite city, that is Banff. So Banff is actually a resort town in Alberta, in the province of Canada. It's famous for its blue water and mountains. So I'll be showing you each and every lake over there. Let's start with Lake Louise. So Lake Louise basically is one place that's pretty famous for its blue water, and it's like the lowest lake in Banff. And if you look around, you'll see that this is the mountain view, and there's like lots of busy tourists over here. And besides that, in front of this lake, we see Fairmont Chateau Hotel. It's like $1,000 a night. It's like one of the most expensive hotels in Canada. Moving on to the next place, that is Lake Moraine. Just a moment, Lake Moraine. So Lake Moraine basically is a little higher than Lake Louise, but it's famous for its backdrop. That is, if you see over here, these mountains over here that I'm showing, these are the Valley of 10 Peaks. That's what it's called. And people who are over here generally canoe and kayak. And next, I'll go to the next one, that is Johnston Canyon. So Johnston Canyon is basically divided into two parts. It's a canyon. It was carved by erosion of over thousands of years by Johnston Creek, which is actually a river. So if you see over here, this is the lower falls. This is like the more popular area because we see that there are trails and everything, so it's pretty easily accessible. But the hidden gem is the upper falls, the upper part of this area. So if you see over here, it's very hard to get, like it's pretty rough and rugged to get over here. So people who generally come, they see the lower part and go away. But if you do, you should see the upper part as well. Next, I'll go for my favorite place. That's the Peto Lake. So Peto Lake basically is one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. It's one of the most picturesque lake because the water over here, like you see in the picture, is as blue as the one in the picture. Because when I was there, I saw it and I couldn't really believe my own eyes. So this is the Peto Lake. You see it from the above. Now I just showed you all the tourist attractions, but in the end, you have to come and stay in a hotel or like the shops. And that's Banff Avenue, if you see over here. So yeah, that's my presentation. Thank you very
Wow,
much.
wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Arushi. Well done. So yeah, so you can stop your screen share. We'll move to other participant. So Amit is done. Shri is done. Savita, I think initially you had dropped some message for me. So if you are ready, you can say yes and start presenting. If not, you can just say
Yes,
pass.
I am ready.
Okay,
I'm ready.
wonderful. Yeah, go ahead. And I'll put timer.
Are you all able to see my screen?
Yeah, very much. Your desktop is visible as of now.
Yeah. Oh, 1 minute, sir.
Sure. The map is ready. We could see.
Okay.
You came back on desktop.
You're able. Yeah. So I'm Savita and I'm from Columbus, Ohio. So I wanted to speak about my city. Columbus is the capital of Ohio State, and I have a feeling that many don't know about Columbus. So I wanted to touch base on it today. Like Columbus is famous for Ohio State University. So if any of you are having teenage kids and if they are going to go to college soon, I'm here to help you all. So I want, like, Columbus also has the other famous part is like Columbus has a very famous zoo, Columbus Zoo and Aquarium. So they say that it's one of the best zoos in USA. So like it's like a major summertime getaway place in Columbus. And we also have a Franklin Conservatory Park, which is like famous for the butterflies. So so you can see the map over here. So during springtime, that's a lovely place to go and visit, and you can learn about the butterflies and at various plants and shrubs. And apart from these, I also wanted to say that like in Columbus, we have many famous Hindu temples. We have the ISKCON temple is being built. We are having one famous Venkateshwara temple, which is being built in a very traditional style. We have a Hindu temple, and this long weekend was a grand opening of Anjaneya temple in Columbus. If you plan to visit Columbus, please contact me. I'll be happy to give you a tour for the city. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Savita. You can stop your screen share. I'm really enjoying all of your presentation. Meanwhile, before next participant come in, let me quickly tell you that some of you are acknowledging the appreciation in the chat. Make sure that you are choosing, in response, everyone instead of, I'm getting some personal messages from you. What you do, choose in the chat window everyone instead of me or host or any participant, so that others can also see your acknowledgement and appreciation. So go ahead and make sure you do that. And thank you so much for your presentation again, Savita. Let's move to Uma, then Sujata, and we'll give it a push to Ronak as well. So Uma, over to you. You can unmute yourself and start screen sharing. And meanwhile, I'll be putting timer as well. Yeah, Uma, over to you.
Can you see my screen?
Not yet. We can just hear you. Yeah, now it's loading. And I'm going to put the timer.
So, friends, I'm trying to share a beautiful South Brunswick city in New Jersey where I have been living since long. So, this is the place, Mark Drive, where I have been living. And just opposite down the street, there is a very beautiful, huge Wontham farms where we get fresh vegetables and fruits. If you can see, it's right over here. And then down the street, there is a big library, a public library. So I'm trying to share the city where I'm living, and there are so many beautiful attraction places and needful things which we really need in our day-to-day life. And there is a beautiful Reichler Park, which we can go for trekking and hiking, and kids can go for playing. And down the street, there is a Brooks Crossing Elementary School, which is one of the best school in my New Jersey state. And because of the school, lots of people just like to live in this area. And also there is an Indian grocery store near my house and on the street, which is Apna Bazaar. And there are some sports and recreational places also, like a tennis court and food places also, like Indian restaurant, which is Rasoi restaurant, which is Indian restaurant, as you can see. So this was a small city around where I have grown up, and that was it. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Uma. Appreciate that, having the time and doing your presentation in timely fashion. Truly appreciate that.
I was there today. I was there. I was just there today.
Good.
Yeah, Gaurav sir, I was not able to bring up with big cities, so I just thought, let me share the place where I have been living since long, and the place is what I like, so I just came up with this.
Okay,
it's funny. I was just there today.
Yeah, cool. So
thank you.
After Uma, thank you so much, Uma, for your presentation. Let me quickly tell for people who are coming up, you have just 2 minutes. Give your best and make sure, because I am calling out your name, just you don't waste time on telling your introduction. Okay, it may take you a lot of time. So you can go ahead and start your presentation. So after Uma, whose name was there, Sujata. Sujata, are you ready? Go ahead, unmute yourself, start screen sharing and speak up. And meanwhile, I will put timer. Sujata, you can unmute and continue, and then we'll move to Ronak, then Veena, and then Ritesh. Sujata, over to you. Yeah, go ahead.
I am sharing. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's loading. Yeah, it loaded. Yeah, we can see it now. Go ahead.
You can see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your desktop. Yeah, we saw the WhatsApp. Now we saw Vaishno Devi. Yeah, go ahead. Your
Yeah.
timer is put up as well.
Oh, yeah. So, as I was born in Jammu, so I thought of telling a little bit about Vaishno Devi because it's in Jammu. So, Jammu is famous for its old temples, and it's called the City of Temples. And it's a I mean, the Vaishno Devi is a pilgrimage place, and it's a temple. It's I think one of the biggest temple in India, and we have like million of people visiting this temple every year. And if you have to travel from Delhi to Jammu, it will be around 600 kilometers. And during in the summer time, the weather is really great. It would be around like 60 to 70 degree Fahrenheit, which is like great weather. And in the winter, the temperature goes in minus. Yeah, and it's in mountain and surrounded by the mountain and green, trees. When I was a kid, it was a 1 hour drive from my home, so we used to visit a lot. From Jammu to Katra is like the first stage of Vaishno Devi. Vaishno Devi is 13-kilometer track, like you have to walk. When I was a kid, we used to walk 13 kilometers. Nowadays, we have a helicopter rides, and there's a gondolas. There are a lot of things now. And when I was a kid, we used to go. So it used to be not very commercialized. These days, it's like a lot commercialized, temple, and it makes around $16 million every year, which is like 475 crore rupees, which is like, I think, after Tirupati temple, which is in Andhra Pradesh. So it's one of the richest temple in India. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
all about
Yes, your time is up
Vaishno
as
Devi.
well. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sujata. Appreciate that. You're grabbing the time, utilizing it. You can stop your screen share and we'll move to other participant. Yeah, who is ready? Whose name was next? So Ronak, is that you? You can unmute and start screen share and speak up, please. Meanwhile, I'll be
Yes.
putting timer.
Can you see my screen? No, not yet.
Yes, it started loading up. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see it
Go
now,
ahead.
sir?
Yeah, we can see Houston, Texas.
Sure. Yes. Hello, everyone. This is Ronak, and I'm from Houston, Texas. With the time limit we have, I won't be able to touch upon the entire city tour, but I will try to cover the most of it and the topmost attractions it has to offer. So this is the fourth largest city in the United States of America, and this city has a lot to offer. We can just start from the most visited attraction, which is the Space Center of Houston, which is in a pretty close proximity from the city itself. And it has been kind of a magnificent one must visit in his entire life. I mean, if you really want to see what the space is all about and what the missions and what all this, we have recently seen and witnessed the magnificent Chandrayaan-3. If somebody wants to learn more about it, this is the place to visit. You can literally see the magnitude of how the spaceship and the rockets, when you see from the up close, they are humongous. So when we see it on the screen, it looks pretty tiny size, but when you actually see it, you will be amazed to see the size of it. Okay, that's one of the best attraction we have. Other than the city, this city has ethnicities and races from all around the world. So if you are like a big foodie or something, this city has to offer a lot more on the food, be it a Thai food or Italian or you name it, Chinese, Indian, anything you crave for it, and you get the most authentic food you can have anywhere in the entire USA. So that's one of the best part about the city I like the most, because I'm considering myself a big foodie. So that's another attraction this city has. Uh, Other than that, if there is a sand and salt, if somebody is a beach person, then there is a beach in like about 40 miles from Houston. That's a beautiful Galveston beach we have, which you can visit like on a weekend whenever you think about sun and salt. So that's another thing. I think my time
Is up.
has run
Yes,
out.
Ronak. Yeah, thank you so much. So despite that, no, you came with yes. So you can stop your
Yes.
screen share and we'll move to the next participant. And I have very good things to share with you. So you can stop your screen share and let me see who else is ready. Veena, over to you. You can, unmute and start sharing your screen. Yeah. And meanwhile, I'll put, timer and we'll move to Ritesh after that.
Can you all see?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Veena from Houston. Today, I would like to talk about the city where I was born. And it's a very dear place to me because I was born there and my extended family is there. We love to visit Hyderabad. And the monument which you're seeing, it's a historical monument called Charminar. It's known for its symbolicity and it's a landmark and it's an official emblem for Telangana state. And it's known for its bangles too. Many of us do shop for bangles there. And the next slide is the Buddha. This is in Lake Hussain Sagar. And that Hussain Sagar Lake is the division between Hyderabad, Twin Cities. It's in between, so Hyderabad and Secunderabad. And Secunderabad is the place where I was born. We used to spend lots of evenings for a walk around this. And this is the high-tech building in Hyderabad city. And that's where many of the majority IT companies are, like Microsoft, many ADP, etc. And I'm going to talk about this. This is the skyline view of Houston city where I came. And I'm currently residing in Houston in a suburb called Katy. And many have already heard through Ronak as to what all Houston city has to offer. It's multicultural, very diversified, and I would say it's best of both worlds. I get the touch of Indian culture and as well as the Western. And NASA, Ronak has already spoken about it. It's the control center. And let's move. And Houston City, okay, it has two teams, baseball team, Astros, and football team, Texans. And thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Veena. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can stop your screen share and you just did it. Very well done. So you can stop your screen share and yeah, we'll see the next participant if ready. So yeah, thank you for grabbing the opportunity and doing it. Let's hear from Ritesh. Ritesh, in case you are ready, by any chance, if anything else has moved you up to do it, just you can unmute and say yes. Otherwise, we'll go ahead towards the next participant.
The next participant, I'm driving today.
Okay, no problem, Ritesh. So anyone else who wants to give it a try after, listening to all other participants? So if not, then we are good. So, okay, I'll take this silence as a no. And you know what? Before I speak anything, can you all unmute yourself and just give a round of applause for all those who had really attempted it, and also appreciate who were genuine and could not do it and said to next time they will do it. So go ahead, unmute yourself and give it a round of applause for all those who attempted it despite all the challenges. I'm really literally clapping for you guys. So thank you so much for doing this up. So before I come and tell you that what all was the generic feedback, I want one more time, you need to just unmute yourself and share one thing, one feeling you have right now after doing this all. What do you want to say? One word. Just unmute, say, and say it loud. One word. Go ahead.
I can
unmute. Yeah.
I can do
yes.
it.
You
I
can
can
do
do
it. Definitely. Awesome. Awesome. Anything else? What did you feel from within right now?
Confident.
Confidence. 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 Yeah. So any other word? I
Coming
just
out of
invited all of
the
you to.
coming
Yeah.
out of our comfort zone.
Coming out of comfort zone. Yeah, lot many things are there. So few are sharing the learning, few are sharing, your feeling. So I appreciate that.
I could do better.
You could do better. Awesome. Yeah,
Sir.
Ronak was saying something.
Yes, you are awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, you are awesome too, brother. Yeah, you all are awesome. Yeah,
We got 3 minutes. We could have presented a little bit better and felt more confident.
yeah, definitely. So let me quickly read out one chat went unread, and that chat was again from, I guess, Ronak. And yeah, Ronak said that thanks everyone, I was nervous as was not prepared in advance, but you all gave me courage to do my best. Thank you all. So this is from Ronak to you all. All right. Prutha says that even I could do better probably next time. Definitely, these are the a plus point for you all, that you will be going the entire cycle of be agile scrum, and you could do it, grab the next opportunity. Now a quick thing I am going to share it, you all should hear this out, because as a business analyst, when you are going to connect with your audience, few of utilize this well, and if you have not utilized, I want you to utilize this. And what is that? So many of you were very good with the vocab and very good in communication. So you think that you can do it better? Definitely you can. Even though few are not very good in vocab and very not very well into communication, but still you could have done amazing, and many of you did despite all this. Why few of you did well? Because one tool you utilize, and to which we call it as power of asking questions. Okay. You used slight question. Few of you have done it, not all of you. You started with can you all see my screen? Can I move ahead? I think Sangeeta was the person who asked certain question and continue to move ahead. So many of you have forgotten that. And the moment you don't ask question, you break the connectivity with your audience. Okay. It's not about public speaking. It's always about connecting with your audience, especially when they are client. Okay. Few of you could really connect with other party when you were talking about your childhood. Okay. When you said I was kid and someone was presenting Vaishno Devi, I was seeing one chat, someone was telling, hey, I had been to that place as a kid as well. So few of you just brought an element of story that really hooked other party as well. So these are few things I just wanted to share as a summary. But also I want to share, it is quite easy to give up at the very first place, and it really takes decision making skill to showcase the courage and yet do it and come up with the gain of confidence and gain of attitude of winning. And this feeling is really, really premium. I want every one of you to own this. And for that, next time whenever you feel like do some activity, do it, because you will find a lot of action talker. Very rarely you will find action takers. And you would always love people who are action takers, because they do it, they say it, they show it, and they win this confidence. So a quick thing is that few of you, also find that it's not always the idea of having no resource. It's also about having being resource bringing resourcefulness in you. Okay, it's not about resourcing, it's always about resourcefulness, because you won't believe me, many of you went ahead in the last moment, you have prepared the things. Do you all agree with that? Many of you prepared it at the last moment and still you did it. Yeah. So yeah, I know I could say that the preparation had been there at the last moment, and a few of you were presenting it. Always when you are presenting, if some moving object is there in your presentation, will always grab the attention. Good 360 view of the presentation from few of you. For business analyst, one key element is flow of thoughts. What is the key element, everyone?
Flow of thoughts.
Flow of thought. So you should be when you are even cracking part of presentation, business analyst skill is that flowing in, showcasing the flow of thought, and yet asking the question as if you are inviting the interviewer. Okay, inviting the interviewer to speak up as well. Okay, you are in flow of your thought and yet giving opportunity for interviewer to speak up, just you are not speaking. Okay, so this is very good skill. You can own it. Okay, few of you could not utilize time well, so I would always appreciate if you have time, utilize it well. If you have very less time, don't fall prey of introducing yourself, because in such such arrangement where everyone's name is visible, we know you. Okay, now you have we don't know from where you belong to. If someone is giving presentation for their own city, a few have said that this is my birthplace, like Thrissur and all, so definitely you could start from there. A personal story, when you said when I visited this place, made others curious. Okay, then what happened? So like that. And experience was good, practice is important. Okay, so that is one thing. And few of you could not start. Sometime you just need to start and you do it. Okay, so whether other party is able to receive or not, that you could have checked. Okay, when some of you, as happened, that you just went ahead, start speaking up, and you could do it. Okay, some of you did not have a video. She could have just said that I don't have video, it's not working, but still she chose audio, and she went ahead and did it. So you are learning from each one of you. Okay, so that's a very good thing, I would say. And few of you just use the word you. Okay, so when you are using the word you are connecting with the audience. Look for it, whether you are using it when you're talking to your customer. Okay, pictorial presentation was good. Even though things were really not work for you, but still you managed it. But because sometime the indicator did not work, that transit from picture to satellite view or live traffic view. Good that few of you utilize technology. I saw someone used Canva, someone of you used still Trello, and someone was using different tool. It's not always what the requirement you have received, always produce that requirement, but sometimes it's okay to not to be rigid in the goal, but flexible in the strategy is always good. So be fixed with the goal, but flexible in the strategy. Okay, personalizing things will always be good. Knowing your audience makes the difference. And good start for few who asked the question. Flow of thought was good. Different style of presentation, you sensed it. I know that I'm speaking a lot right now, but is it making sense whatever I'm speaking?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
it does.
yes.
yeah. So these are the trait of business analyst. Once you get place, you need to utilize them, and it is going to be useful for your going to be useful for your what do you call, your interview, cracking your interview. Okay, so if that's the thing, I'm curious to know if you're learning from you. I want you to just give me some quick learning. What did you learn from all of the presentation? One or two word. So yeah, Ritesh, I know you did not participate, but when you put back your thought to what happened, you will come back with some, learning. So would you like to share any learning from your end, Ritesh? And I want to hear from all of you. And trust me, you are going to share some premium learning. The moment you will speak up, you will realize it. And I'm going to let you witness that. Ritesh, do you want to add anything?
Yes, the learning that is that you start getting confident and you can talk in front of people and express your views. This is very great when it comes to business analyst because that is where you need to understand and draft everything into the action that you need to take about the projects that you get.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much, Ritesh. Let's hear from Sri. Sri, what has been your learning? And then we'll ask Veena and then Savita. Yes, Sri, you can unmute and speak up. The learning you think is good for you. Okay, we'll come back to Sri and let's go to Veena, then Savita, and then Ronak. Veena, over to you. What did you learn?
That we could be on spotlight at any given time.
That's amazing. That's important. You can be at any point of time over on the spotlight. Let's see.
We just
Yeah.
have to come out of our comfort zone and we should be able to do it.
Yeah, amazing learning. Thank you so much, Veena. Let's hear from Savita and then we'll move to Ronak. Yeah, Savita, what had been your
Yeah,
learning?
like my learning was like think out of the box for some innovative ideas.
Brilliant.
I
Thank you
saw
so
many
much.
people using Trello and other things. Like
Yeah,
it didn't strike me
yeah.
initially, so I appreciate that.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for noticing this. Yeah, let's hear from Ronak and then we'll move to Sujata and then Uma. Yeah, Ronak, what had been your
Yes,
learning?
sir. My learning is like you have to show up. You have to show up whether you are ready or not. That doesn't matter. That doesn't count. You have to show up and give your best, and then introspect what went wrong and what could have been better, and get better at yourself. But yes, showing up is the must thing.
Yeah, brilliant, Ronak. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, showing up, let you shine anyway. Thank you so much for putting up together this thing. Let's hear from Sujata, then we'll move to Uma and Amit. So, yeah, Sujata, what had been your learning?
I learned from my it's like my own learning. I felt that I can work in pressure and I don't get like pressurized or stressed in this situation. Like we have 5 minutes and I just could do what I did.
Brilliant. That's amazing, Sujata. Yes, you don't need to feel pressure. You can perform in that. So thank you so much for sharing that. Let's hear from Uma and then we'll move to Amit. Yeah, Uma, what do you have to say?
Narrow,
What
sir,
had been your learning?
I was feeling nervous and was not prepared until the end. Have to come up with this 2D and live picture and all. But I got help at the end moment and I did do it nicely. So I'm getting a little bit confident over it. And I feel so happy right now.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Uma. So, Uma, did you ask for help to anyone? You got the help, but did you ask for that? Yeah,
Yes.
that's brilliant.
I asked Amit over the chat, like, how did he got these pictures? And he told me, like, go to the Google Earth, and he showed me that, like, on the right-hand side, there is this icon, click on it, and you'll get it. And I just did it the way, and it came up. So it was so nice.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Uma. And you know what? Many of you who did not get the help, those who did not get the help, you know why? Because you did not ask for that. So answer is always no when you don't ask. So always ask when you can. So answer is always no. If you don't ask, thank you so much, Uma, for sharing this. Yeah, definitely it worked. So yes, good learning. So let's hear from Amit, then we'll move to Savita and then Lubna. So yeah, Amit, what had been your learning, Amit, even though you presented?
Yeah, so totally in this class, Gaurav, what I've learned is obviously I learned stuff that I didn't know. But one thing that I learned in this class, and I've always believed that learning is an everyday thing. Like even when I get placed, I would keep on getting better at what I do. So this afternoon, I was discussing with Nitish and my team that we just have to keep on doing that project. We do that project once, we do that project again a second time, a third time, a fourth time, a fifth time. We'll automatically we'll see that difference in our confidence of doing the same task over and over again. I was telling Nitish the same thing, that when you tell us to do those unsaid assignments, the first one that was submitted against the last one that was submitted, you will see the difference in everybody's confidence. And
That's
it's just
true.
about facing your fears, not worrying about, and just doing it. You do it,
Yeah.
you're gonna do. We all are rock stars, so we're gonna do it for sure. It's just about
Yeah.
getting out of our comfort zone and just doing it.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Amit, for sharing that. Do it anyway, and you will dance for it. So yeah, that's thing you will celebrate at the end. Let's hear from Savita. Amit wanted to say something. You unmuted just.
Yeah, I wanted to say the code of conduct that you taught us has
Yeah.
taught us all that, right? Like how to
Yeah.
be a, a full learner, how to put your ego away, because all of us are from different backgrounds, have different knowledge. But when we're trying to learn something new, we have to put that ego aside and just submit to the learning and just
Yeah.
trust the learning. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Amit, for sharing that. Yeah, let's hear from Savita what has been her learning, and then we'll move to Lubna and then Dhruvi. Yeah, Savita, what had been your learning?
Yeah. Gaurav sir, I just now shared few minutes
Okay,
back.
you shared. Yeah, yeah. I see
Yeah,
you
thank
twice.
you.
This I called you twice.
Oh,
Okay, thank
sorry.
you.
Yeah, I'm on
No
like
problem.
two screens. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Good. So thank you so much, Lubna. Savita, let's hear from Lubna. What had been your learning, Lubna?
Hi, I never give up. I used to
Yeah, never give up. And suddenly,
give up
you.
by thinking that it's not my cup of tea. Now in this class, people are coming with their like presentations and everything, and I tried myself, like I forced myself. No, you can do it instead. You don't have your screen shares, so I did it. So thanks to you.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you so much for choosing to do it, and you did it. Thank you so much, Lubna.
Thank you so much.
Let's hear from Dhruvi, and then we'll move to Rachna Sharma. Yeah, Dhruvi, what do you feel like saying? What had been your learning?
Yeah, so this was my first day, and all I learned is like you need to start and get going as soon as you enter any field or anything. So I felt really good like while presenting, and the most of the learnings that I had with others' presentation was how great, like how everybody is appreciating each other over here. So that made me really feel good, and I also learned several things like time management from certain presentations, like how nicely they started, like Sangeeta and others as well, and how nicely they wrapped up as soon as their timer was done. So that was something that was very nice, that how beautifully they wrapped up in 2 minutes, and that's something that I learned, and I really liked like everybody's work. It was just good, so good. Yeah.
Amazing. Great observation. Dhruvi, thank you so much for putting this up together. Yeah, we really love this learning. And let's hear from Rachna Sharma, and then we'll move to Prutha for her learning. Rachna Sharma, over to you. What have been your learning, Rachna?
Yeah, so my learning was, when I saw most of people, they were using that, how they were using their cursor and share screen technology work. I really impressed by that. And at the same time, the flow, how they were moving their cursor and they were talking. I really, it was like live lesson to learn, like how to present to your presentation. And no doubt, next time I will learn more about it and I will practice more. But really, thank you so much for, putting us in this situation. So we would able to, see their best performance. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Rachna. Yeah, sometimes toughness is good to bring you towards top. So toughness is a very great thing to make you the topper. So thank you so much, Rachna Sharma. Let's hear from Prutha what had been your learning, and then we'll move to Swati and Sangeeta then. So Prutha, over to you. What had been your learning?
Yeah, it was really nice exercise, and I always, believe that keep calm and carry on whatever comes, So that's the situation that we faced it, and it's just a trailer and teaser, because the reality is something bigger than that, and so this exercise, that teaches us that always be ready for the small and bigger surprises.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pratap. Thank you so much for putting this up. Despite your sore throat, you are speaking. Appreciate that. So get well very soon. More power to you all. So yeah, let's hear from Swati, and then we'll move to Sangeeta and then Rachna Srivastava. So Swati, over to you. What had been your learning?
So it really felt confidence because actually I made a backup plan. Like I made already a PowerPoint presentation in my iPad, but I couldn't upload that one into my laptop. When you told we have to sign in from the laptop today, I couldn't do that. Then when I took the Google Map, I don't know from where the confidence came today. And then I just took a chance. Then yeah. So yeah, because we will never experience that personal growth or smart if you're fear of taking the chances. That's it.
Yeah, awesome, Swati. Yeah, when you decide, you get it done. That's a very simple. Yeah, just you need to take a decision. Thank you so much, Swati, for sharing that. Let's hear from Sangeeta, and then we'll move to Rachna Srivastava and then Reshma. So yeah, Sangeeta, what had been your learning?
Thank you so much, sir. And it was a great platform to learn how to present to the audience. And I learned, I'm getting confidence, and I learned about the time bound also. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sangeeta. Yeah, time boxing is the important factor of agility. And yeah, definitely you can always do well when you are deciding to showcase. So yes, let's hear from Rachna Srivastava, and then we'll move to Reshma and then Nitish. So yeah, Rachna Srivastava, over to you. What had been your learning?
Hello, everyone. So, sir, my learning is that I can do it even if I'm given a small opportunity time, and I should grab the opportunity. I also learned, like we said, it is not public speaking, and you should have connection with the audience, especially because they are clients for business analysis. That granted, well, yes, it is not a public speaking. You have to connect with the audience. I'm also learning a lot from the team members, especially Sangeeta, Amit, and Arushi. Their presentation, it was really eye-opening for me. So next time, I think I will be more putting in technology and innovative stuff in my presentation. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rajna Srivastava, for sharing those names from whom you have learned. Yeah, definitely we are learning from each other, and you are, collecting treasure when you are learning from each other. So let's hear from Reshma, Nitish, and then we'll move to Devi Mukherjee. So Reshma, over to you. What did you learn, Reshma?
Thank you, sir. It was an amazing platform. So here, as we all mentioned, now we learned about flexibility, agility, resourcefulness, a lot of things. But the biggest takeaway for me, I felt, was we, trying to becoming a business analyst. We all have varied strengths. So we need to polish up those strengths and find out what our weaknesses, and we need to work on that. And I really believe that all of us can actually be the best business analyst in the trade. So thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, true. Everyone can become the best one. So thank you so much, Reshma, for sharing that. Let's hear from Nitish, and then we'll hear from Devi Mukherjee after that. So yes, Nitish, over to you, and then we'll move to Devi. So what has been your learning, Nitish?
Gaurav sir, from the day the class has started, I have not dropped a single class because it was very interesting for me. Now, even after the new session is going to happen, I'm going to join it again.
Yes.
And I still want to learn because I have to get through this. I have no other option other than this. So that is what I will do that. And it was awesome learning from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Nitish, and great learning that you need to be a learner is really great. Let's hear from Devi. Devi, did you pay attention? What has been your learning, even if you did not, participate? What had been your learning, Devi? after
Well,
listening to all.
it's really interesting. I like the presentation, all the presentations, and they give they give the detail. It's like you're watching something in National Geographic, and it was every one of them I saw was well put. I was really impressed.
Okay. And what had been your learning? I know that you liked everyone. What had been your learning? That is key important.
Okay, it's slowly it's like increasing my knowledge, knowledge about business analysts, and to me it's challenging.
That had been really great thing. It is myth that it is challenging. Yeah, that's a great insight. Thank you so much, Devi, for sharing that. So, and it really takes introspection when you say that. So thank you so much for sharing, Devi, and thank you so much everyone for sharing that. And I truly appreciate that. What I would say that, yeah, Sri, never give up, keep motivating. Yeah, that had been your learning. So what I would suggest you after this today's session, kindly go ahead and put one thing that you liked about other participant and you just picked it up. You need not to mention anyone's name, but go ahead and just tell that what had been your liking towards the participant from whom you were interacting and learning and watching the presentation. So yeah, Uma, all of you are welcome to join the next session. And next session is happening tomorrow. We are starting the new batch directly. And from day one, all of you can participate in all the batches at any point of time, whenever you feel like. It had been a great connection and great contribution with all of you for in batch number 14. Those who are working in the project, continue to work that. Those who want to participate in the next, you are welcome over there. And after last session, what is going to happen for you? Never skip any RRP session. Get your resume approved. Share with me, and Prerna is going to be your next co-trainer, and she had been amazing. Okay, she was just on a leave for this batch, so she has come back. She will be joining tomorrow, and she is co-trainer. And share your resume for the quick review feedback once it is approved by Devji, and you get your resume review done, feedback done, and then the next action step is to participate in mock interview. And once you are done with mock interview, can be done twice, thrice, as many as time until you feel that I have become the Scrum Master, product owner, or business analyst, and continue to chase your HR, pushing her or him to market you and get placed. And another thing, sometime it is mindset to be rigid. When you see some profile and it is not matching to you, you just drop it. You don't have to look for the right opportunity. Make the opportunity right. What do I mean by this? It means that sometime you see that your profile is not matching with the JD, go ahead, make it matching. Okay. And sometime you go ahead, continue to customize your goal. Is many of your goal is to get placed into IT, and that had been my goal, to keep you placed into IT as well. How would you do that? Just utilize this piece of insight, that you make JD, job description, match with your profile, not your profile match with the job description. I hope this has gone really loud and clear towards the strategy. And keep attending RRP session and just to get placed. That's what I want from batch number 14. Batch 15, we are going to meet tomorrow at 9:30. Not 9:30, sorry. It is going to be 10 p.m. EST. Okay, is it clear? 10 p.m. EST. So we will be wrapping up around 90 minutes, within 90 minutes. That's what. So yeah, Dhruvi wanted to say something. Dhruvi, go ahead. You can unmute and speak up.
Yes, so 10 p.m. EST will go like how longer?
90 minutes, not more than that.
Okay, 90 minutes. Okay, and every day it would be 10 p.m. EST, like in the week, how many days?
Yeah, it's the same manner. So Dhruvi, tomorrow you will be also learning Code of Honor, where we will be telling that how within 7 days of week, where all you need to connect, how you can remain connected, how 2 technical session is mandatory, and how few other things that you need to just take care of when it comes to your engagement in the session, in the assignments and RRT and all. Okay. So yeah, did I answer your question, Dhruvi?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
awesome.
Thank
So
you.
anyone else, any other question? I invite you to quick question. I know that today we went more than 90 minutes, but just it was 10 minutes. Okay, so no question, then we can wrap up and go ahead and just type your comment in the WhatsApp that from just what you want to say for your other participant. What did you learn from them? Okay, thank you so much, everyone. You had been really nice, participants. I truly appreciate and enjoyed working with you in batch 14. Thank you, and looking forward for
Thank you,
batch
Gaurav
15
sir.
as well.
Thank you,
Again.
Gaurav
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurav sir.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you for the
Thank
mock
you.
interviews.
Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you.
See
Yes.
you in the next
Thank you.
batch.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All
Good
right,
night,
good night.
everyone. Good night. Have a good night's sleep. Yeah.